Yet another beautiful day for science. I can tell we're on the verge of a discovery. You just need to find let's call it a Korg construct. You also have to scan it. Sorry, haven't thought about that. Find a pylon, the kind they put people on. It's the thing that those walking corpses come out of. You know them. Right, I get it. 1 to 1. Let's not waste time. Well, if you get it, then we can start. Just one more thing. You must make sure that the construct is in the active phase. What interests me is, the processing of mortals. Unfortunately, they can't be helped right now, but at least they'll be serving science.
Hello, am I disturbing you? I'm at the Divine Observatory. Come by if you can. I have something to tell you.
Sometimes I think maybe these invasions are...
You're just the one I need. Flavius asked me to give you something, and I completely forgot. This has happened occasionally since that brainwashing incident. Flavius promised it'd pass eventually. By the way, why are you here? Oh, right. You think? Sometimes I'll think about enjoying some fine wine in the company of a beautiful woman. Just don't tell Flavius. So, about Flavius. He set up surveillance of the most populated areas, as well as the key facilities on Allods. He wants to be fully prepared the next time the mechanoids attack. A signal sent whenever the hidden surveillance is tripped. I'll inform you when it happens, so you can respond accordingly. You think it's about people? I think he's just annoyed that these hunks of metal are always one step ahead of him. No, of course Flavius cares about mortals, in general, just not about each single specimen of the species. What is one life weighed against the entire universe, if you know what I'm getting at? Wait, what's that sound? Isn't that Flavius's program?
Quest
Mechanoids
data
are
added to
approaching.
archives.
I'm uploading the coordinates to your tablet.
Maximum combat power reached.
Presence of Korgs detected. I suggest you think very carefully before drawing their attention. You have a real talent for falling into ambushes. I hope you have a talent for getting out of them too. others tried to resist. Too dainty by the looks of it.
Quest complete. Compiling status report. Switching to combat mode. Mission successfully completed.
Transformation process is going fast, but it's not the final stage. You're fighting intermediary prototypes, so to speak. Oh, an interesting production process. Try to find a construct with a humanoid. We need to figure out what's going on. That's exactly what we needed. I hoped it was something synthetic, but alas, these are people. Scan the construct and I'll get to work. I received data from your scanner. I'm at Tiberius's now. Get here as soon as you can. I believe we'll finish processing the data.
You have discovered another trap. By falling into it, as usual. Not the most elegant approach, but it's effective, isn't it?
Analyzing system components. Efficiency 100%.
I have detected a group of people. Judging by their vitals, their bodies have not been altered yet. The key word is yet. Something tells me you won't get any
Then we... Huh? They're here!
The enemy has
Ian.
spotted you.
Ian,
The
wait,
chances
it's
of
me,
winning
Dustin.
are 1 to 1. I think I'll bet on you for a change.
Sensor data processing priority increased. Initializing apprehension protocol. Quest data added to archive. sufficient memory space, archiving data.
Wait, people? Oh gods, a brigade was still there. Even if you couldn't save the others, you could save these people.
Threat level, maximum. Efficient combat. Quest complete. Compiling status report.
I'm glad to see you again. Sorry.
Interesting figures.
I'm glad to see you in my lab. Remember? Flavius always made fun of me, saying that the place was too small with not enough equipment. And now look, he's using that very same lab as a testing platform. That's right. Flavius brought a whole pile of new equipment here. With his attention span, he'll probably leave half of it behind. Flavius is waiting for you in the virtual reality hall to run a simulation. He wants to study the transformation process in detail. I think you'll see no difference between this room and the training hall. And if you do, make sure to tell me about it later. By the way, did you know that Flavius came up with a name for those horrible creations the mechanoids made? He calls them Korgs. Sounds as hideous as they look, and really suits them. I have no idea. However, I really do just hate the way Flavius says that. Yes, of course. Get in the capsule. Flavius will meet you on the other side of reality. No memory lapses yet, but sometimes I blank. Ugh, there we go again. Well, it's supposed to be a secret, but you've heard of this hacker. His name is Zero, right? We caught him snooping around our databases again. Flavius called it a low blow. He's been frantically setting up all kinds of extra safeguards at the lab for the time being. He's using my platform to run his research simulations. Good luck with your simulation.
Compiling status
I'm so
report.
fed up with this code. I wish I could go down to the river.
Great, we've been waiting for you. Why? Well, I can't do it without you. We're going to simulate the subjugation of humans. Yes, we already have the formulas and calculations, but we need visuals. It's not that simple. What we are talking about is control over people. It is a facet of the Mantide's nature. But the mechanoids... The Integrator is plotting something. All right, back to work.
I'm sure you faced wingers before. Subjugation of humans is what these creatures live to do. Biochemistry and a bit of natural magic. Wingers are sentient but primitive. The Mantides are using them to expand their army at the expense of the enemy forces. Let's simulate the subjugation of a human using a winger. Now it's an Asvang. It's a hideous form of parasitism, and a dangerous one at that. It's pretty obvious that the winger has completely subjugated the human, but it's a reversible process. The parasite can be removed, and the victim will survive. The wingers are not a threat to the gods, but whatever attacked you in Nerion's lair wasn't a winger, and requires further research. It's too bad the specimen died. Now let's simulate the making of corks. What's the same, and what's different? Now let's simulate the making of corks. What's the same, and what's different? These creatures can also be considered corks, an intermediary form. They are weak and not very dangerous. Korgs are much stronger than Asvangs. Why would the Integrator need living soldiers? Well, not living per se, but still. Perhaps they...
The second transformation is irreversible. We're going to need to take readings from the mechanoids. And here I thought I knew everything about them.
My humblest respects. The group is ready for work. We have many scientists and engineers in our order. I'm sure we'll do fine. I have prepared a detailed research report. We have information about brain implants, the Mantide's odd behavior, and the cargo of the crashed cube. According to Flavius's theory, microchips on Korg's head affected the same brain areas as the impulses of Winger and slavers. Our scientists performed a series of comparative studies and disproved his theory. With all the aplomb you'd expect from him, said that he thought so. By the looks of it, they prepare the human organism for further modifications. They change human physiology, just like Aswangs. There were a few mechanoids near the entrance to their lair, but the Mantides paid them no mind. Even when one of them flew into the cave, none of the Mantides attacked it. Recently, a mechanoid cube was shot down. It had containers of unknown substance on board. The analysis revealed that it was the same bioactive substance that Winger enslavers inject into the bodies of their victims. I hope this information will be useful.
Tiberius dropped by again. He wants me to come up with a warning system for the Korg attacks. He's so funny.
Portasuni, now! Get here! I think I changed my destiny! I did that. I killed so many of them that I lost count, and I'm not done yet.